high-value man has everything going for him. He has looks, he is intelligent, and he has good morals. Girls find this type of man irresistible, and they will often look for this type of high-value man when it comes time for them to settle down. High-value men are the golden standard in a woman's mind. Now I know what you might be thinking. If these men have women chasing them, why would they want to ignore them? Well, it's a great question, and one which I'm going to answer today. And I've put together a list of the top reasons high-value men ignore women. Now, the funny thing is, even if they ignore women, it normally only makes a woman want them more. So listen up, like and subscribe. They already like another high-value woman. The first reason why a high-value man would ignore a woman is that he might have a high-value lady already on the go. High-value men often seek out high-value women. A high-value man has a lot of great traits, and one of them is loyalty. If he has another woman on the go, then he won't show any interest in other ladies that might be trying to catch his attention. A high-value woman that dates a high-value man does not need to worry about him cheating on her, because she knows he will always be loyal to her. This can make their relationship a very healthy one. His feelings have not been reciprocated. If a high-value man develops feelings for a woman and she doesn't feel the same way, this can take him out of the dating game for a while. He's gonna feel hurt, and instead of diving into another relationship, he will wait until he is over that hurt. For other ladies that are interested in dating him, it can come across as him being standoffish, but the truth is, he is hurting and needs time to deal with his feelings. He has a fear of rejection. People assume that high-value men are full of confidence, but the truth is, they too have things that makes them feel self-conscious, just like everyone else. High-value men still experience a fear of rejection. A high-value man may have recently been rejected by a girl that he really liked, and this could put him off dating for a while, and he might ignore women as a result of that. He has a really busy life. High-value men have busy lives. It's one of the reasons they are classed as high value. They are busy with friends, family, hobbies, interests, and their careers. These men have a whole host of passions that keeps that fire inside of them burning. A high-value man will always prioritize what's important to him. Although he might one day want to find a woman to settle down with, he will put this off until the time is right, and he will choose to ignore the advances of women until he is ready. He doesn't care. High-value guys are mostly stand-up good guys. The world is full of different types of people though, and not all of them are. Some high-value guys simply don't care about the advances women are making on them. They will completely ignore them and be quite rude about it. This can taint a woman's opinion of this type of man. He might date multiple women and pit them against each other, never fully committing to one. Girls might initially be attracted to this type of guy, but once he has this reputation, they're gonna stay away from him. Love scares him. Most people do find love pretty scary. Although they might want to find it and actively look for it, they still find it a little scary. High-value men experience this as well. He might meet a lady that he really likes and he believes he could love. If this scares him, he will back right off, which makes it look like he is ignoring that woman. Sometimes the woman will realize that this is his issue and they will be able to speak to him about it. Other times, she might walk away and he might lose her. He will then, he's going to feel hurt, and this could be another reason he ignores women. He is angry or upset. Men have traditionally been taught to ignore their emotions while women are allowed to feel them. High-value men are very emotionally intelligent and they realize that men have feelings too. So they allow themselves to feel all of their feelings and emotions. If they experience emotions that are making them angry or upset, they will ignore women, and they are doing this because they don't want to burden a woman with their feelings. He is hiding something. High-value men have secrets too. Anything could be going on behind the scene that's preventing him from getting close to a lady. He might be having issues at work with his family or friends, which are preventing him from being open and honest with a girl. Now, he might choose to ignore women until he's sorted the issues and can be himself around a lady again. This is a considerate move that high-value men will do to protect a lady. He is playing games, sadly. Player, yes, high-value men get a lot of women coming their way, which can turn them into players. They are typically loyal, but if they are just dating, they won't see a problem in dating multiple women. He might run into a girl he is dating while he's on a date with another girl, and then in a panic, he will ignore one of them so the other does not catch on, but this normally blows up in his face. It does not come naturally to a high-value man to play games, so he should try to avoid them. He is busy looking after his body. High-value guys care about how they look. It's one of the reasons women find them so good looking. They will spend hours looking after their body. They might go to the gym or do a group sport every week. They will also be careful about what they are putting into their bodies and will ensure their personal hygiene is up to scratch. This can take up a lot of their time, and if they feel as though they cannot commit a good amount of time to a lady, then they will ignore them instead of dating them. High-value men put 100% effort into everything they do, and that includes dating. So if they feel they cannot properly commit, then they won't bother until they can. He has a different purpose at that time. High-value men, like we just said, are hyper-focused. If they have a goal, they are working towards it, and they will focus on it fully. They tend to block out everything else in their lives, which is not always a good thing, because some of their family or friends might feel ignored. Achieving their goals and purpose is more important to them than anything else. He's looking after his mind. Just like high-value men understand their emotions, they also understand their minds. They want to take care of themselves, which means they will put dating on pause if they feel that their mental health is not very good. High-value men understand when it's time to take a rest and look after themselves. They will need to put all of their energy into feeling better, which is a commitment. He is supporting a friend. Friends are really important to high-value men. They are his support system and community after all. Like everything in his life, he will put 100% into their friendships and he needs to support them. He will go out of his way to do that when needed. This can mean he cannot commit time to other areas of his life, and dating women may be something that he drops. Women might feel offended because he's putting his friends in front of her. And the right woman will realize that this is his personality. He's loving and caring, and she will have to wait until he's ready to take things further with her. He doesn't know what he wants yet. Loyalty is one of the key traits of a high-value man. Some high-value men have more of this trait than others. This can mean they will wait until they know what they want before they dive into a relationship. They might wait until they find the woman they think they can marry, or it might just be until they know they want to commit themselves to dating one lady. High-value guys are not desperate. They know that when they are ready, they will find a girl, so they will happily wait until the timing is right and then see who appears in their life.